the KX News Storm Team.
Well, it's sure taking a while for the snow to really get going, but it's still expected to happen overnight and into tomorrow morning. We'll get to that in just a moment. We continue with the winter weather advisory, and then that would be for parts of south central and eastern North Dakota. In Montana, it is also a winter weather advisory, but northern South Dakota, it is a blizzard warning, and then over south of Fargo, it looks like towards Waupun, it looks like a winter storm warning there. Don't have any advisories or anything for the areas that you see right here. Doesn't mean it won't snow. In fact, it's probably going to snow. It just hasn't gotten here yet, and just does not look to be terribly heavy. So here's what you need to know, because for tonight, there's going to be snow, and I put an asterisk up there because it won't be for everybody, but I think a lot of areas, and I'd even go maybe from Highway 2 to the south, would have the best chance for snow. And there could be a little bit of freezing drizzle. However, the odds for that in southern North Dakota have actually decreased a little bit. Still possible, but it seems to have decreased a little bit. Weekends could be 30s and 40s and maybe, yes, maybe 50s in southwestern North Dakota. It's not going to last long, but at least it'll be a nice little break. And the weekend is going to be a decent weekend, not a great weekend, but a decent weekend. So if you have outdoor plans, it might be a little bit breezy, but it will be warmer and actually, a decent weekend. Now, next week is a Colorado low in our future. Well, I believe there's going to be a Colorado low. I believe it's going to be a very strong Colorado low. But the big question is, where will it track? Looking at temperatures right now, 27 in Bismarck. Can you believe it? We're almost into April, and it's 27 degrees right now. 25 in Dickinson, 26 in Williston. Minot only 22. You can see all the 20s up here. So the wind speed is roughly 10 to 15 miles an hour in most locations, maybe 5 to 15 miles an hour. So it is definitely a little bit breezy. So I wanted to show you the new drought monitor because this is very good news. Now earlier, I was showing this area right here, and it occurred to me that, with planting season, probably going to be delayed a little bit, but we're starting to get some moisture back into the ground. The yellow is not technically called a drought. It's abnormally dry. The first actual part of the drought would be in the moderate area. That's all this brown, the tan that you see here, and then the severe drought over in eastern Montana. But all the snow that's been happening around in the south central is soaking into the ground. Things are improving, and we're still not done with the snow, so we could have even more improvement, in the next couple of weeks here. So here's a look at the satellite and the radar. You can see this band right here. The heaviest snow seems to be off to the east, but let me get out of the way, and you can see a few town names here. And again, nothing terribly heavy at this point in time. Could be a couple of inches tonight. Next week, the Colorado low. How about this? Now, yesterday, when I showed this same map and for the same time frame, this low was further south. Today, for the same time frame, it has moved north and more of these isobars. The isobar thing's actually kind of a big deal because when you get a lot of them, that means windy. So this could be a really nasty storm if this hit just like this. And it's a long way away. It's probably going to, modify a little bit. But this will move north. This one yesterday was farther north, and today it moves south. And Bismarck's about right there. So that's a close call. And the reason I bring that up is a lot of people wondering, is Bismarck going to hit the, and break the snow record? Well, I would say it's certainly possible next week, and that's going to be, the odds are probably pretty good that it happens, but it's not a for sure thing. So as we take a look at the Bismarck 7-day outlook, tonight, we've got the cloudy sky, a little bit of snow here and there, and tomorrow morning, a lot of areas will have some snow, but then we're going to see some warmer temperatures for the weekend, and then next week back into the 20s for the highs. That should be illegal this time of year. But here we are, all these breezy conditions. It's calving season. It's probably going to be pushing back planting season a little bit. We just can't get through with this winter.
I agree with you, Tom. That should be illegal. Those 20s just don't want to go away. They just want to hold on.
That's right.
Hopefully we'll get rid of them eventually.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks so much.